How's it going there, everybody? It's Mr. Zen over here bringing you guys a brand new Netflix movie review. And for today's segment, guys, we're going to be talking about is a new Death Note live action adaptation, folks. Yes, it is the talk of the town, folks. Everybody's wanting to been watching it ever since we've been hearing about this actual live adaptation. And I finally saw it, folks. And here's my straight from the get-go opinion for this specific actual film, folks. Let me tell you guys. You cannot compare this film to the freaking anime, to the manga. No. I'm just telling you guys this now just because of the fact that it is nothing like the anime. Nothing whatsoever. That I personally thought that was a very interesting twist that what the Netflix adaptation actually did that made it actually interesting, in my opinion, that I thought it was actually enjoyable. I think a lot of people are going to be angry at the fact that, that they're not going to see the characters go the same route that the anime actually does to the characters themselves. But needless to say, all the key important characters are already there. L, Light, Ryuk, Watari, Light's father, like they're all there, but that's just it. That's it. Nobody else. M and N aren't there. I believe the American FBI agents aren't really there, or the main important ones, you could say. Teru Mikami is not there. Who else isn't there? Naomi, Misori, Ray Penbar, like, see, all the ones that were in the anime, they're not there because there was not enough time frame to actually be able to incorporate them in there, because they're just side stories to make the show more dramatic. But in terms of this movie, no, they actually kept the plot line very simple and straight to the point, and that's why it was able to be enjoyable from the beginning to the very end. That I personally thought, yes, this actual adaptation was pretty good in my own eyes, and also because of the fact that it was more or less to keep up with modern times too, because of all that whitewashing stuff that everybody's talking about, like, oh, the characters have to be Asian looking, Japanese looking. No. This is more of the Netflix's own adaptation, the way they want to do it in modern times. And yes, this actual adaptation, I'm telling you guys, I thought it was good. I personally was on the edge of my seat at a couple of times that I thought was like, man, I was not expecting a character to go to do a certain event, because personally, a lot of the characters that I was not expecting was how they use Misa's character. I personally did not see that coming, because to me it was seen that it was Light's actual weakness was Misa in this, but it made sense because they're kind of keeping that facade of that Light's still a teenage boy. He's not outside of high school. In the anime, they show that Light goes out, he's growing up, he gets out of high school, so he has more of an intellectual kind of theme going on. No, in this actual movie, he's still in high school, so he's still keeping his little teenage, you could say, little tantrums every here and now and then. That person that made it actual, you could say, realistic to me in my honest eyes. And honestly, and the same thing goes with L. His character development in this movie was definitely worth watching. I loved how L's character development was definitely going, because of the way that the writers kind of wrote him. Because in the anime you were expecting like, oh, L is the super smart guy, he knows what to do. But no, in the live adaptation, you see L going through, he actually is showing emotion. He is showing that, like, he was frustrated that he was losing to Light himself. He was frustrated at the fact that nothing was going towards it. Like, I love that was actually the fact, and I love the actual chasing between Light Yagami and freaking L. That was pretty epic right there. It showed the frustration of both these characters trying to escape at each other's clutches. Like I'm telling you guys, you could tell that the production studio really did try their best to emphasize the fact that this is a murder case, action based. That's all it is. That's all this is. Like I had previously stated in my previous video about this actual movie, is the fact that I personally was not expecting it to be fully adapted from the anime itself. No, they just got the name of the characters themselves and they just kind of put it into a movie and adapted it to their own kind of way. That's all I'm telling you guys. That's why I think this is perfectly fine with me. I give it, this movie, I give it a 8.0 out of 10. I just give it an 8.0, 7.8, around there. I give it right there, guys. Because personally, like I'm telling you guys, all the characters, every one of you guys you guys watch this actual adaptation, you guys are still going to be at the edge. Like I said, I personally was. Also with Light Yagami's character development in there, I'm loving the fact that they shown us at the end of the film kind of like at a cliffhanger, but I believe that part was kind of more or less to say, like, to keep us viewers like thinking like, oh, you know, this is a very ambiguous ending. Oh, I wonder how this character's gonna do, because we all know for sure, in my personal eyes, spoilers ahead in case you guys are watching this, but I personally think that Light was really killed by L. I personally think so. The way they're kind of going with that, because like I said, L's character, just the way they were kind of handling him was perfect. Seeing how justice was handled by these two different characters, seeing their own portrays of their own version of how justice would be in this idealistic world. And honestly, man, seeing L just come back with a gun, oh man, I was not expecting that. Oh man, like that's how you know, no holds barred. This was a street fight whatsoever, folks. Honestly, but like I said, I'm giving this movie adaptation great watch. But like I said, you can't compare this film to the anime. You really can't. And if you do, of course you're gonna set yourself up for failure because of that reasoning. Because you're expecting it to be just like the anime. Because the anime is completely different. It's adapting from the original comic book series, and of course with that they actually expanded with each and every characters with stories, backstories, and exposition. With this, no, I'm telling you guys, they actually kept it straight to the point and went on along with it. Yes, there were a couple times where it didn't really make any sense as to like how there was a lot of these rules with the Death Note itself, and I was like, wait a minute, they really didn't show that much of the rules within the Death Note, or they didn't really use that in the actual anime, which is pretty cool with how they used it in this actual movie. And also, Ryuk was definitely creepy, folks. If you guys did not find him creepy at all, William Dafoe, round of applause, man. He made Ryuk definitely friggin' creepy in this. I was personally enjoying that, like, oh snap, like every time William Dafoe was popping out with that scene as Ryuk, like, man, they still kept that ambiguous Ryuk on how he actually sees the humans themselves, like, oh, you know, like, I'm in nobody's side, I'm on my own side, you know. It's like, I was like, oh, okay, they got Ryuk down. You could tell the production studio was really working on Ryuk's imagery and the way how they wanted him to portray in the Netflix adaptation. I'm telling you. But also, it's funny too that the commercials didn't really explain a lot as to what was going on. They only showed like some cool parts, but most of the stuff that was really shown in the movie wasn't really shown in the commercial. The commercial didn't really even show anything at all. It just showed like that, you know, oh, it's gonna be two people face off. But I mean, it's more or less to say it's the people that already know what to expect from this actual series itself, that they already know. So people that are coming into this with a brand new fresh face, I would say, if you guys enjoyed this movie, I gladly would consider watching the anime and the movie adaptations that the Japanese also adapted as well, because though the original content is way better than this, of course, way better, but this adaptation is also great in its own terms as well. But like, I think like if you guys want to know more in depth as to what this was based on, watch the original series and you'll see that, like, wow, you know, this story is actually pretty good. It's really great, guys. I'm telling you guys. Overall, round of applause, Netflix. Round of applause. You guys didn't disappoint me, honestly. You guys did not disappoint me. But let me know down in the comments below, guys, to what are you guys' thoughts on the Netflix adaptation of Death Note itself. Did you guys hate it? Did you guys enjoy it? Did you guys enjoy Light's character? For myself, I didn't really enjoy Light's character because I felt like he was still like a brash little kid, but at the same time, I was like, okay, they kept it real. I didn't like him because I'm like, I was used to seeing Light as that kind of evil persona they went in. But other than that, everything else was pretty great. Everything was pretty good. I like the twist that they were doing every single time. But oh, and as always, guys, if you guys enjoy my content, don't forget to give a like, comment, share, and subscribe for more anime-related content, Netflix-related content, reviews, impressions, live reactions, and much, much more. And as always, guys, hope to see you guys again in the next video. But peace out, folks.